Okay, phase 5, and I know we're on, it's nothing to do, it's the world really, and that's why this is showing the world. But quite frankly, this is what I'm seeing for a lot of people around the world. You're welcome to join my Facebook and put questions, but I'm not going to, again, for the questions on Facebook and YouTube, I try and get to them, but that's not my main focus. I'm trying to get the book out. And I've just finished a few good projects, so that's taken 2 years to put through. So phase 5 started on 11/15, that's November 15th, 2012. I'll let you know how long it'll go through in a minute. Let me give you the diagnosis, what people are going through, and it could be you. Let me know. Anyway, have you been experiencing non-completion of projects, new beginnings? But not really, you want new beginnings and you're starting it, but they haven't really got too far. Lawsuits that haven't ended, accidents, health problems, more than usual financial problems, but you still seem to be managing, barely maybe, but there's more. Have you been more than usual, more grumpy, dissatisfied, distracted, angry, irritable, short-tempered, actually going from not a good mood and accelerating very, very quickly to anger, and for no reason at all? Does this sound familiar to anybody? And I'm not selling a one of those TV things here, but I'm just wondering if anybody is experiencing this. Okay, this is phase 5, more so. Nothing seems to satisfy you or make you happy. You can't even focus or concentrate on things which you may have loved before doing. It no longer holds your interest or passion. In effect, you feel blah. You are in a total funk. How can I say this? I'm sorry. Some to the point where it's depression, but they don't want to say it's depression, but it's definitely a deep funk, and you don't know why. It is a sadness, a deep, deep sadness within you, in which it's like a virus, and it's just growing within you, and you can't shake it. You try and walk away from it, you can't, or understand why it is in your life at this time, and you don't seem to understand. On the depression or funk, as some people call it, loved ones in your family and friends can't seem to console you or make you happy. You want to be alone most of the time. You don't even, if you want to watch TV, you're not really watching. You're just zoned out, and you lose hours and you don't know where they've gone. And most of the time, in some of the cases, you want to flee, run away from everything and everyone. It is an urge that you may actually be growing in you. A few people, as we know, have actually just walked away from their lives. They can't stand it and they don't understand why. You have low to no tolerance of many people in your life. You're quite irritated with people, and you just look at them and you walk away. You don't even talk to them, to the point that you nearly, and you may have said that they are stupid to their faces. Anyway, are you dissatisfied with your life and the people around you? You don't know why, nor you don't understand why. Letting go of people in your life, even more so. This process may have even started since March of 2011. In other words, clearing your life of friends, family, people who you may not have realized at that time were using you. You tolerated them in your life and didn't really have any purpose in your life. This was the clearing and cleansing phase of your life, which in a way you still are in. And the signs of the new phase, which we are kind of crossing into, okay? The bad first. You may still be experiencing some of the symptoms described, which I just talked about. Why? Because we are all different and at different stages of evolution and transition in our lives. The more you acknowledge changes in your life, the more you will not only be aware of things, events occurring in synchronicity, in your life, but you will become sensitive to it and connect with the new life you are transitioning into. Try not to fight it, nor to even, and this message is for the obsessive controllers out there, by the way, to push it. Do not push it to occur in your life sooner, because you have an agenda and you want it now, and you want it that way. You know, these are the obsessive controllers. It won't work. No, you cannot dictate to this change. You cannot push it. You cannot drag it. It is in. You can't even push it in or drag it into your future. No sooner than when you were. No sooner than you're meant to have it. Timing is everything. Okay, it is just like a baby being formed. Any new life form, for that matter. You need to realize that if you pull it or push it out sooner than you should, and this is very, very dangerous, so watch it, you will be half-baked, okay, half-cooked, with a future which will be malformed and incomplete with the gifts that, not so much that the gods are giving you, but Spirit is giving you, but more for your own personal evolution of completion, of the very, very important shift in your new life. You will see that their timing, Spirit's timing, is perfect in their interaction with you and on this aspect of your life. Please remember that we tend to get too arrogant in a way. We are conditioned to believe that we know it all. We know it best, but we don't. We want everything, but we get in our own way constantly because we are sometimes in fear of controlling things. Really? We believe we are protecting our future by doing this to push events. And then, of course, is it a great surprise when things don't in your life don't go the way you wanted it and they go wrong? Where events go off track completely and you don't know where and or why it has happened this way? Unfortunately to some, they lose nearly and mostly everything on this journey of renewal. A lot of people start from scratch, and I mean scratch. What do they gain? They see life clearer. They see themselves clearer because they basically have nothing. When they are able to open their eyes through tragedy, sometimes they see the really important things in their lives. The people who really matter, the people around them, they never knew about, but are there for them. A new community of humanity and friendship. They realize and experience a new epiphany and awareness which they hadn't seen or acknowledged before. It is like coming out of a deep, deep, drugged coma where they are entering and awakening into a new life, and the old one has become a dream or a deep memory of an old life. The important fact to remember here is to move on, not to stay in the quagmire and deep dark and think of swamp, of a disintegrating, decayed life, a life which means and serves no purpose nor life as you know it anymore. To step into a new existence where the possibilities are boundless, and I mean boundless and endless, and that you are not only renewed, but you are also free of all stigmas and dogmas, traditions and encumbrances of old modalities which have grown beyond you. But you have to recognize that you are ready to move on. Some of these signs would be that you may seem stuck in your life and absolutely nothing seems to be moving forward or working out. No new opportunities seem to be coming to you. Are you in total fear of moving forward because you think you are maybe going to fail? The more the fear is in your life, the more it could be that you were such a confident person before, most probably successful in most things in your life that you're involved in, now being totally vulnerable, so opposite to what you were, is emphasizing your fears even more, and these fears are growing roots and taking hold of most of your emotions and progress in your life. You need to realize that being stagnant doesn't accomplish anything, nor does it help you see the possible future you have. Rip the roots of fear, put them in RIP, rest in peace, and move through the pain and growth, and you will see that life will present a crack in the blackness and void in your life. And this is what I mean by phase 5. If you really are seeing this, you can, there is phase 1, 2, 3, and 4, which was last year. They're all on the YouTubes. It's up to you if you wish to go ahead and look at that. But a lot of people connected with that. I really, truly hope you you do well. Let me know let me know and write in the YouTube notes there, and I'll post the comments. But quite frankly, it is going to, if you are seeing an identification with all of these symptoms, as I said, I'm not a doctor, but I call them symptoms. So basically, it will get better. And I will say, and I promise to give you at the end of this, that the phase will start, as I said, it stated in November, but by late April and May, it'll start easing up. It won't be really in completion until about November this year, but by August, September is another phase releasing. So really start redefining who you are and what you want. That's it from Darshini in Spirit. I hope you are well, keep well, solid, and you'll be fine. Just ask for Spirit's help. Remember the candle lesson. Light those candles safely. Okay, take care. Love and light to all. Bye.